Welcome to CEWT Talk. This broadcast is brought to you by the Continuing Education Workforce Training Division of Idaho State University's College of Technology. This podcast is part of our continuing outreach efforts, and the format is conversational. We will be having conversations with businesses, professionals, entrepreneurs, community agencies, and, in all cases, difference makers. Now, let's get started with CEWT Talk.
Welcome. My name is Scott Stevens. I'm the business consultant for continuing education workforce training here at Idaho State University, and we're with CEWT Talk. And the timer, it's 20 minutes, and the timer starts when we said hello, which I should start it, right? And so now we're good. I'm joined today with Ashley Carey from Amerititle, and Ashley, she is in fact one of the more talented individuals in our community. She has the ability not only to make a person smile and to get them relaxed, but also to be able to teach their children how to dance, if I remember correctly.
I do.
And so, Ashley, we're really glad that you came here. We want to talk to you a little bit about you, kind of your experience with Amerititle, and also kind of just your background, and then also a little bit about like how you got involved with the construction combine, as well as like, bringing in Amerititle and the Builders Association.
Okay.
So maybe kind of tell us a little bit about like kind of your career path, if you will, like kind of how you started out and where you got to, and
Okay.
yeah.
Ashley Carey. My name is Ashley Carey. Work with Amerititle. Kind of how I got involved with Amerititle was I was a single mom trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life, and I had a couple different random jobs before, and then the owner or boss at that time came to me and just wondered if I want a job. So I said, "What's escrow?" And I guess I'll do
Is that
it.
a bird?
Yeah, sure. So anyways, got hired on there as actually an escrow assistant and have just kind of moved my way up. I've been with Amerititle for 12 years now. What started as a single mom, and now I'm married and I have 3 kids. So yeah,
That's awesome.
it's kind of cool how watched your life kind of progress.
Right on. But before Amerititle, you taught dance, right? And you still teach dance.
I still teach dance. I'll be teaching the rest of my life because now I have 2 little girls. So that's how it goes. My sister owns a really good dance company here in town, Dance Factory, and I've been able to teach for her since I was 16 and haven't stopped. So that, and I've taught at different gyms in town as an aerobics instructor, just
really?
keeping busy and active, and yeah, that's what I love.
So you, like in dance, so when did you start picking up dance? Was it like as a little girl? Like is that kind of something you were?
Oh yeah, when I was, I have 8 brothers and sisters. So when I was young, yes, one of those. So when I was young,
awesome.
We worked for what we had, and so whether it was swimming or tennis or dance, we would actually. I remember growing up going and cleaning the dance studio or going and helping out at the racket club, what it used to be called early, just to earn my, lessons. And so I've always kind of been a hard worker and progressive in that way where I want to work for what I have, work hard for what I have. And yeah, so dancing was always one of the things I worked hard for. So
did you dance like in like a lot of those competitions, like, they go like that, dads and husbands like dread and fear.
Yes.
Like where, they're like
yes.
3 years or
long.
3 hours long.
Oh, like
3 days.
a whole day long. Yeah.
Like on
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Still do it. Yeah. It's from, honestly, now they've changed like Friday night until Saturday at 11 o'clock at night. It's long.
Oh my gosh.
But we love it, and
yeah,
I wouldn't change it. So
how does that? I'm a little curious about these dances because I have a daughter.
Are you worried about becoming?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
A dance dad. Yeah, I have a little girl. Her name is Claire, and she's a dancer. Yeah, she likes to do twirls, and we encourage this until then. I'm like, do we want to encourage it too much?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
What's the cost reward?
Yeah.
Good point. No, it honestly, like self-confidence, I feel like you get so much self-confidence from dance. That's the reward. Girls already, or I feel like nowadays are have struggles with certain things and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Where, I mean, my little girl, she's 8 years old, and if she wants to say something, it's going to come out her mouth because she's just so confident and so okay with who she is. So I would say dance has given her that. So I don't know.
That's cool.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Like, yeah, because again, I do have a daughter, and she likes to dance. Like, she'll just dance like Ellen DeGeneres, or whatever. Like, just that.
Ellen
there's a cool song on or something like that, and and then we'll be like, well, that's a cool twirl or whatever.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of joy. Like, it sounds like dance kind of brings a lot of.
It does.
Like joy,
creativity, joy. Yeah, it's just, and it's kind of a release, not. For me, but as well as these kids who, whether they're getting bullied at school or whatever is going on in their day at school, you come to dance and it's like you kind of forget about all that and you just do what you love. So,
sorry to kind of keep going down this dance, but I find it really interesting. I know we came to talk about like your career, like construction, but we're going down the dance. But I find this really interesting. Again, like maybe it's because I have a daughter, but like I understand there's a lot of different avenues of dance, and so like what avenue do you teach the most, and which avenue do you kind of enjoy doing yourself?
Right now I'm teaching a little. I have a class right now that's actually 18 months to 2 years old, and I'm literally herding cats. But it's seriously like they come and they just love me, and they think I'm this princess who they just want to be like, and so that's super fun. But then I also teach a group of 6 to 8 year olds, and they are it's jazz and hip hop, and that's fun too.
So are you what you're saying is you're developing a cult?
Yes.
A following.
Yes, I am.
Following, which we're going to tap into as we go forward into the construction combine.
No. Yeah, they're adorable. Anyways, I love it.
Awesome.
It's great.
You love the adulation that
I do. Yeah, and like when they see me outside of dance, they're like they get all nervous and like come up to me like, Miss Ashley, is that you? So it's pretty cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So what do you still dance? Do you still dance for like?
Oh, I mean, what I say now is I teach up until they're 8 years old because then they get better than me. So I only teach up to 8. That's.
Do you dance now though? Like go like into competitions or something like that, or just dance for fun, like just for exercise?
Yeah, I teach them, and they go.
Do it, but you don't do it anymore yourself, like.
No.
Okay.
I mean, in class I do, but.
Right on. Okay, you show them a different move.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right on. Because I know like some people like that. Yeah, they really. That's like what you're saying. It's a release. It's like an exercise. Like people like a runner's high or something.
Oh yeah, that 30 minutes with those 18 months to 2 year olds. I bet I burn more calories in that class than any class ever.
Cool. I burn a lot of calories with my kids, but it's usually with my mouth yelling at them and stuff. So yeah,
you talk good.
Yeah,
You're a good talker.
I'm a good talker at them. I've learned that's their least favorite thing from dad is to be talked to.
Oh my gosh.
Now that I know that, it's a great weapon. Weapon's the wrong word.
Sit down and talk to me.
Yeah. Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I'd rather like. Can you just give me a spanking?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You just get it done.
It's
over with.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, that's fun being a parent though, right? Like you just find ways to frustrate your children, and it's the best.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite things. And my wife hates it, but I find it funny. But sorry, this isn't about me.
No. I don't think it's about me either. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime. Don't pay me later.
So let's talk about your experience like at Amerititle a little bit. Like you started off there. What did you say you started as an escrow assistant?
And I've kind of just done everything since that. Marketing is actually what I'm in now, and it took me a long time to get into marketing because it can be a hard job being happy all the time, being not that I can never have a bad day, but I can kind of never have a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I always have to go out asking for business and what can I do for you and helping. Plus, I always get the negative stuff too because they are comfortable with me. I form those relationships where they come to me rather than the person who actually they're mad at or whatever. And so I'm having to, just juggle certain, I don't know how to say it, but yeah. I love it though.
You like it, but
I do.
It comes with its challenges.
For sure. Like every job, I think that's where I've been doing it for probably 4 years now. And I think the reason I am able to do it is because no matter what you're doing, you're going to have crappy days,
Yeah.
crappy people, whatever,
Yeah.
you know? And so, but for the most part, I'm pretty blessed with where I'm at. So.
Jason wanted to ask, like, who's the person that's most difficult for you to deal with? No, I'm just kidding. You didn't say
Oh
that.
my gosh. Like, I'm not
We've already
answering that.
established it's already me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Scott Stevens.
Yeah,
Scott Stevens
This
drags
guy.
me into all
Yes.
of these things that I had no idea I was going to have to be doing.
Yes, this guy.
Well,
my gosh.
But tell me a little bit, like, so at Amerititle, though, you got in, you're doing marketing now. Tell us a little bit about like what you do in the marketing. You mentioned creating relationships. How do you do that? Like, what are some of the things that you do there?
I mean, whether it's helping them figure out our online, or whether it's taking them to lunch and figuring out, you know, just finding out about them, their kids, their life, what they like, their interests, what their important things for them are in real estate, whatever. I mean, just ways that we can make their life easier is basically what I want to find out about these people. And honestly, it's pretty cool because most people I hang out with, I'm friends with, genuinely like good friends with. So yeah, it's awesome. It's just good.
So when you say they, is it usually like real estate agents that you're
Real estate
working
agents,
with, or do you work with like just regular
lenders,
families?
lenders. I mean, for sell by owners, if you're refinancing, whatever. I mean, it's interesting because a lot of people don't really realize what a title company is or what they do. I didn't until I got into it. But it really is just a differentiator with us. Is you come in and it's like cheers. I mean, everyone knows your name.
There you go.
It's just it's a great environment. And that's our biggest thing is we wanted to create this environment where anyone and everyone feels comfortable. Whether you're buying $1 million home or whether you're buying a $100,000 home. Yeah. So whatever. I mean, we just want everyone to feel welcome and take good care of them, which all of us do. My escrow officers are amazing. My title officers are amazing. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've come in a couple of times. I do feel like it's cheers, except there's no drinks or anything like that.
I mean,
well, there's water. I have gotten water.
Yeah.
But there's lots of candy there. That's a good vibe.
We have candy.
Right? And
I mean, if you really want to drink, just call me. And I'm just kidding.
No, I don't want to drink. I'm a teetotaler.
Oh my gosh.
But no, one thing I really like about Amerititle is like yourself and like Thais that works there. You guys are very, very open, very, very. There's a lot of energy there.
We have an amazing energy, and that's one of my biggest things. Is when you go into a place, the first thing you can feel is the energy.
Absolutely.
And I know when you go into our office, it's like this is a good place to be. It's a good feeling. So
absolutely, I was in there the other day. You guys buy poinsettias from our Lions Club, and Thais wasn't there. I don't think you were there either. But the lady up front, and she seemed new. But it's like a culture you guys have created. Like she's very friendly, very, like, oh yeah, just put them here and we'll get those distributed. And so
and another cool thing with my job is it gets me involved in things in the community that I wouldn't have the chance to be involved in, whether it's construction combine or whether it's the ELF project or whether it's PR committee. I mean, no matter what it is, Festival of Trees. I mean, I feel like we've been involved in so many different things. That's a perk for me. So
let's kind of dive into that a little bit. That's a great segue, actually. Like you guys, you're highly involved in the Builders Association, right? You sit on their board, I think.
Yep.
And then it was kind of more serendipitous that with the construction combine, you guys came involved. I think I talked about it at a meeting that Thais was in, and she was like, we really want to be involved in this. But then you were on the Builders Association, helped us kind of get in. Kind of tell us about that's kind of my visibility on how things. Tell us about how you guys kind of got involved in this construction combine. And
so Thais, like you said, was in a meeting with you, and it just really got to her because of the veteran aspect of it. And we love you, we want to support you and what you do. So she was just like, we've got to be involved in this. Scott's starting this. It's going to be amazing. She's had a good feeling about it.
That's awesome.
And so she was like, we're going to do this. And I said, great. I'll totally help wherever I want, wherever you need me to. It's kind of it's cool because I get to just do those things that as a manager, she sometimes doesn't have the opportunity or time to be able to do everything. And so she'll send me to do these certain things and I luck out, So, that's how we got involved and have just kind of been
And you guys, like, I remember the first year you guys were involved, it was really kind of cool. Like, we said, why don't you guys sponsor? We called it the mixer. We couldn't figure out what to call the end of the day thing, and we had actually it had taken us longer to build the sheds, and we won't name the contractor that caused that to happen because it wasn't my fault.
Oh my gosh!
But we were still building sheds when we were supposed to be doing this mixer, and you guys came, and it was kind of an interesting thing. Like, so, and I don't want to put you guys too much on the spot, but everybody that works at Amerititle, like, I don't know if you guys have like a beauty standard that you guys all have to meet, but they're all beautiful.
Yes,
like,
we do. I'm totally kidding.
Just beautiful. And it was funny,
Oh
like, you
my
guys
gosh.
came in and like, we're like, hey guys, we're gonna do this mixer, but we're behind. We got to get this done. They're like, that's okay. We have these cookies and some drinks. Like, work just pretty much stopped. And so you guys walked through and like handed out cookies and stuff like that, and it was really pretty cool. Like, and how flexible you guys were. You weren't upset that we didn't get a chance to do the mixer and stuff like that. You just
we're there for you.
Hopped in and made things happen. And there was one lady, I can't remember her name now. I think she's one of your escrow officers.
Okay.
And she's like, my husband's in construction, and we were telling her, and she's like, that's just construction. I think that was like the tagline of like the entire construction combine. That's construction. This got delayed. That's construction.
Mm-hmm.
This kid has a broken hand. That's just construction. No, that didn't happen. There was no injuries.
No broken bones were happening at the
Yeah. This is supposed to be a promo.
Yeah. Moms and dads.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sending your kids to the construction combine. We do a safety brief. And they have to wear their PPE.
Oh my gosh.
So, that was something I thought was really, really kind of cool. Like that, how you guys got involved in that. And then you have been involved in a lot of the planning of it and gotten us more involved with the Builders Association, bringing them on. And
we're getting there. I'm trying to get more. I mean, we've talked about builders and how it sometimes can be a little hard to get them there, but I feel like we're making headway.
I think so. I mean, I think the first year we did it, we had 2 or 3 contractors from the Builders Association, and then the second year that we did it, I think we had about 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was direct impact from you talking with them. What was it, Briscoe and Bybee? I think it was a major, and they were a big help in doing that flooring. Awesome. And then Justin Downs, who came on earlier, but like you work with him and stuff like that. And so, there's, I think, a lot of influence and getting guys involved in it from the Builders Association.
Yeah, it's just
hard to nail Deloy down, huh? Like that guy has so much going on, and
he's busy.
Yeah.
This community is. You and Deloy are kind of just like everywhere.
Yeah.
You guys just get things done, and it's pretty cool.
Except I'm more available by telephone.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, right on. but those are some things that we really appreciate, like that you guys bring to the table. So let me ask this, like, in being involved in the construction combine, what is your favorite part about that? Like you mentioned Thaisa's is the veterans and kind of supporting veterans. What about you? What do you kind of get out of it?
The veterans piece is huge to me. My sister actually my sister's husband was actually killed over in Afghanistan. So that's a huge part with me, is helping them out, because we know there's so much just PTSD and all that kind of stuff that they deal with. And so I think it's amazing that that's a huge piece of it. Another thing is the kids. I feel like kids are so consumed with their electronics and technology and all that kind of stuff nowadays, that it is so cool to see these kids out there using their hands, not for their phones or remote controls. It's like with hammers and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's huge, because everything is being pushed so much towards electronics and all that kind of stuff, that it's cool to see these kids get out there and really learning, making these sheds for some amazing people.
Absolutely. So
it's the kids and the vets. It's pretty awesome to watch them, just how they all come together. So
absolutely. And I think those kids get, a lot of times those kids, they get an opportunity to do something that, one, they don't get an opportunity to do at school, and 2, they some of those kids, like, this is where they thrive versus in the classroom.
For sure.
And that's something.
And you can tell that watching those kids when they're out there, you can tell which ones are like wanting to learn and wanting to just be their best selves, kind of. And everyone sees it, though. The builders see it, you see it, we see it. So it's yeah, it's pretty awesome to watch their what's the word? Confidence just grow.
Yeah.
So
kind of full circle. It's kind of like dancing a little bit, right? I mean, not trying to be funny, but like
yes,
but,
no, it is.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Because I mean, I guess with like in dancing, you're moving your body, you're using your mind and your body at the same time, and that's kind of similar to construction.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of builders are always like, I'll say, we'll talk about CrossFit or whatever, and they're like, "Are you kidding me? I CrossFit every day, climbing, whatever they're climbing, or And so it is though. It's like you've got to be healthy and strong to be in this environment and industry. So
absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Ashley, we're kind of come to the end of our podcast. You thought maybe it wouldn't end, but it did, and and we made it through. But maybe just really quick, like if somebody's interested, like if they're going through a refinance or they're buying a home, maybe how could they get a hold of you, or how to get a hold of people at Amerititle?
Oh, definitely. Oh, we're done. Just kidding.
We're done.
Just kidding. So
never mind.
No, we're doing this. Hey, I'm doing this. So I say we're like the most centrally located. We're on Yellowstone, right across from Vickers Country Store. Everyone knows where the big horse is on Yellowstone. If they want to get a hold of us, they can either get on our website, www.amerititle.com, or call us. I mean, look us up on Google. Who uses phone books anymore? No one. So, yeah, right. What is
Jason,
the phone
put
book?
that phone book away.
But yeah, you can get a hold of me anytime, Thais. But literally, it's anything, whether it's buying, selling, refinancing, building, whatever it is, we want to help take care of you and anything that deals with that. So.
Right on. I think too, like just put a plug in as well as like just going in there. Like we talked about this before in the podcast, but just going in, it is a calming effect, and the people there are really nice. And I think you have like you have I think there's some pop in there and like some candies. I think so. If you want to have a party,
candy and
if you don't want to get
we have sugar for Scott.
If you want some candy, and if you want a pop or is it pop soda, whatever, just go in there. Don't stop at the convenience store. Just stop in at
Amerititle.
They'll hook
you don't even have to be closing. Just kidding. Come on through.
Right on. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. You're doing what you're doing. So
thank you.
It's a big accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cool.
I got a quick question.
Oh,
actually.
yes.
So you're a family with 9 kids.
Yeah.
I was friends with a family with 9 kids.
Uh-huh.
Since we're at the holiday season, what they used to do, because there was 9 kids, they used to draw names.
Oh.
And that was who they bought their present for. Is that do you do the same thing, or do you?
Like as adults or as children?
Children and adults.
No, I don't get my brothers and sisters anything. They're good. My dad, he was a railroader. He always made sure that we were very well taken care of, and he still does. I mean, he's amazing. You can't have 9 kids without like being giving. I feel like it's pretty much you have no time to yourself. Literally, your time is not your own ever. Exactly. So we don't do anything like that anymore. But it was definitely you know what though? We all eat really fast. I've honestly noticed that. Like when we go out to eat, like it's gone because when we were young, whoever got done first got seconds.
Yeah. I see that with my kids a little bit.
Yeah.